Okay, so I just finished watching Snow White, and I think the movie is a piece of shit. And I don't want to be rude, but I just wasted my money on this crap. Now I know there's a lot of hate going around on the internet regarding Rachel, but beside the fact the movie sucks, I think she's really hot. I'm just kidding. So it's evidently clear Snow White has been a box office flop, and we all expected that. I mean, there's nothing new, right? And I know you all must be wondering why did I watch the movie, but I'm not ashamed to say that. I mean, I've been a fan of Disney and I've watched movies before, and I think they've done some good job with a lot of movies. But boy, this time they just fucked it up, right? So let me walk you through what Disney cooked up this time. Snow White, the OG fairy princess, daughter of a kind queen and king. I mean, everything's sunshine, and until one day her mom dies. I mean, rest in peace, mama. And the king marries Gal Gadot, who is supposed to be evil, ends up giving more mean high school girl vibes, and then terrifying queen. I think so. And then Dad vanishes into war like he joined some MCU and forgot to come back. Now Gal Gadot, the evil queen, is running the kingdom like a jealous influencer with a crown, and I don't know what she was doing. She sucked. And I think this is the worst performance of Gal Gadot's career. Anyway, the castle is turned into a sad TikTok house with no rules, no respect. Until one day she asks the mirror on the wall, "Who's the fairest of them all?" And plot twist, it's not her anymore. It's Snow White. Instead of going to therapy session, she did the most expected thing. She hired a hitman to murder her teenage stepdaughter. But of course, the hitman didn't murder Snow White because he couldn't resist her beauty.
You serious?
You were supposed to do your job. Anyway, then Snow White disappears in forest where we're introduced to whatever these seven things are. They're not dwarfs, they're not magical, and they're not even funny. I don't know what Disney were thinking, but if I would be casting dwarfs, I would literally consider Hasbullah. Or the little guy we used to watch in WWE. They both will do good. Now we see the dwarves take Snow White in and they all started dancing until Snow White realizes her dad would be still alive, so she goes out to forest and ran into Jonathan. And I don't want to talk a lot about Jonathan, but I think he's a hero. And why not? He takes the arrow that was supposed to kill Snow White and help her escape evil queen soldiers so she could find her dad. Whatever. But Jonathan gets caught and thrown into prison. Now Gal Gadot, the evil queen, had enough, so she decides to take care of things by herself. And she turned herself into an old lady and tricked Snow White into eating a poisonous apple. But yeah, don't worry, Jonathan escaped shackles like Captain America and saved Snow White by giving her a kiss. Ugh. I didn't know Jonathan could bring people into life by just giving them a kiss. I mean, that could have saved my aunt. Anyway, now is the time you all are waiting for because it's time for a revolution. Snow White confronts the queen and wins everyone, not with magic or swords, but with motivational speech. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, so she talks the guards into switching her side by just calling by their names and what they used to do. And just like that, they're broke. What the fuck is wrong with the loyalty, man? So the evil queen gets pissed and smashes the mirror, which turns herself into small pieces of glass and shatters herself too. So that was it for the evil queen, and Snow White saves the town, and they all live happily ever after. I still don't understand why I went to cinemas and watched this movie. Anyway, let's talk about the failure of the movie, and I honestly think Rachel Zegler is not the only reason the movie did horrible on the box office. I don't like Gal Gadot at all. But I must say Rachel has some talent because she can sing, so I'll give her for that. So she did what she could. But Disney should have cast someone who's really white, just like the original Snow White we used to watch when we were kids. So if I would be casting for Disney, I would have cast her. Not her. That's wrong, Anya. Her, yeah. So that was my final thoughts on the Snow White. So comment down below and let me know what you think. And if someone hasn't watched the movie, just don't do it. So if you like the video, subscribe your both channel because I ain't got no talent, so I'll be making more videos on movies and TV shows and everything related to cinema. Till then, do whatever you want.